welcome back to another video about a children's trading card game. You once again catch me first thing in the morning, even though it's 11 PM, because I'm a total mess. In today's video about a children's trading card game, I'm going to be talking about all of the topping decks that happened over the weekend. I don't know why I'm waving my hand here, because I'm not putting the thing up yet. But before I get started, I just want to give you a little update. I'm not going to be able to upload every day for the next few weeks. Probably next just over a month, 5 weeks or so. This is because it is exam crunch season for me, so I just figured I'd let you guys know. That's why I'll just randomly not upload for a period of time. And why the live streams have stopped for now. I literally do not have time, annoyingly. But I will resume those mid-May. That's that. Update over. Life update over. I know you don't really care. So let's get started. Boom. Did I put a sound effect in? Let's put a sound effect in. Boom. I don't need to do it.
Fuck you!
Here's our first deck. It's actually a very cool deck. Probably the only cool one we're going to see today. So this is Blue-Red Knight, which is one of my favourite, if not my favourite deck in the set 1 format, which has evolved significantly into being Blue-Red Apprentice. But it's still very, very cool. And the way this deck works is it basically abuses the strength of the military cards, and including the new Valkyrie, as well as the fact that burn damage that takes place during an attack is considered attack damage. And this allows restands to happen, and it's very, very scary. You combine this with your Guns and Gold Armory to buff up your burn, and you combine this with, just other generic, very powerful tools that Red has access to mesh nicely with the blue. You see a couple of, we now know the localized name is Tatarija, so we see a couple of Tatarija there in the bottom right, because of course Haunting, or rather Tatarija, I'm going to have to readjust myself to only say that, is very solid. We're seeing Kamigakari make an appearance, of course that makes sense too. The 1-for-1 removal is just very, very, very strong, and this is a deck that definitely just wants to be removing things. So yeah, I think that there is obviously a lot of Knight potential for this deck too. Personally, that's the way I like to play it, but of course, Apprentice here, super good. You got Koga, you got Liberty, Amazing Legends, help the deck sort of hum and keep going. You got Danny, the 050, who is absolutely nuts, very, very annoying to deal with. You got Honoi Kazuchi. Honoi Kazuchi's here because it deals with Flying Spaghetti Monster, which is, of course, something you always have to keep in mind. Same kind of deal with the Victors, they also deal with Flying Spaghetti Monster. So this deck actually is pretty immune to being FSM'd, because as long as you don't swing with Ruler, first, and then as long as you can use the ruler attack elsewhere, you're pretty much never worried about it, which is good. Though, if you do use the ruler attack first, you can also clear it with some burn and then go face with one of your other things. So this deck really is relatively unaffected by Flying Spaghetti Monster, which has come to define this early portion of the format. So that's very strong, and of course, you got your usual you've got your usual tools. I didn't even feel that 1,000-year cherry tree, rounding out the list, and you got the +2 HP to the whole board counter there, which is very nice. It's just going to make removal hard to use, and it's just going to make your board pretty sticky and annoying. The final counter, I'm not sure if you can see it, it's the starter deck card that plays itself. Yeah, it's the level 2. Oh, that's funny. Anyway, on to the next one. And we are back into Red-Pink land. It's a backpacker deck, never said they were dead, but definitely we'll see a lot fewer of them here. Darumageddon has been showing its incredible power these last few weeks. We got some very interesting choices here. You got your Flying Spaghetti Monster, you got your Schrodinger's Cat to Flying Spaghetti Monster if you drive it, which is obviously quite nice. You got your Yobakos to get your sets, you got your Dannys to get your sets. You've got, interestingly, the counter I'm a big fan of, which is this: look at the top 3 cards of your deck and rearrange them. That card is really, really nice. I like it too. Just being able to kind of play like that is really good. And of course, you've got your Space Cave, which is amazing. Your Crystal and your Ether Field. So a very standard list. The one unique thing which you don't tend to see everywhere is, of course, the Black Hole, which is a very nice card. It just board wipes to Raigeki. With some heavy restrictions, but it's still a Raigeki. And in this format where things are, being much stickier, much harder to remove, being able to just go, okay, see you, is quite good. So I would, I'm not surprised this deck won. Especially Darumageddon into Black Hole could be quite frustrating for the opponent. So you're getting a lot of additional ways to kind of see these black holes, which is quite nice. So yeah, another solid list. Next, we have got Berserker. So we got a Berserker top. This is again totally unsurprising. The only thing I'm surprised about is the fact that Highlander and Legion haven't won a GP yet, because they're very strong. I've tried them out. They're really solid. So speaking of those, by the way, deck profiles coming soon. So we can go through, but outside of the legends, which I suppose you could run Ginja, but I don't think I would. You got your 4 Galax, you got your Magical Innovators to put your counters back, and I'm not gonna lie, the list is it could be slightly more helpful, but you can pick through. You can see your Kamigakaris, you can see your 3 Priestesses, you can see 1,000 your Cherry Trees, you can see that new size 3 level 3 Dragon, which is amazing to pop sets or rest energy. It's super strong. You can just see a whole host of very, very powerful options there. You can see Gashidokuros. I'm not 100% sure what that middle card is. I'm going to assume Zap. I'm not 100% sure on what that middle card is. I'm sure one of you will figure it out. But there you go. Yeah, Berserker, it's good. It just has to high roll. That's sort of the deal with it. If you high roll and you just outpace your opponent, then you'll win. Because smashing face for 4 turn 1 combined with 5 attack body is very, very, very scary. So yeah, I mean, it kind of doesn't really matter how you build the Berserker list to an extent. It's just, do you high roll, you'll have a good time. Against decks like, Abyss Summon, for example, it's a very, very strong counter, so it's also very possible that this player saw lots of Abyss Summon matchups that day. Onto our penultimate deck, and this is going to be a red-blue Apprentice, very much military focused here. But it's also got some zombies. It's kind of it's a very budget deck, and I will say that there doesn't really seem to be anything particularly impressive about it. And that's because the quote from the dude who won with it said, "Wow, I got really lucky," which you can kind of see as you look through. We've got 4 counters that special summon themselves for defense purposes. It's full of vanillas, which means that it's entirely possible you just beat them down with sheer stats. The counter lineup is just like scary because 4 of them special summon themselves to reduce damage big time. 4 of them are anti-special summon and also pop set on counter and on overdrive rest energy, I believe that's the way it is. 4 of them rest the enemy ruler, and 4 of them pop center. So pop defensive. So the counters will kind of just screw with the opponent no matter what you hit. So I can see just getting a little bit lucky and high rolling a little bit can lead to you doing pretty well with this. So yeah, nothing particularly impressive, but blue-red. Sometimes people are going to get lucky and win. It is what it is. Only 1 legend. Only Captain Liberty. There you go. And the final list is another very cool one. This is going to be pink-yellow. And this is a deck that was kind of existed before, but it's definitely feeling just as strong now, even with the backpacker hit. But it got some very, very nice new tools. So, you go through and you see the legends, Mag and FSM, 2 of the best legends in the game. You got your 4 Zaps, you got 4 Darumageddons, you got 4 Space Caves, you got 4 Absolute Barriers, lots of defense here. 4 Dispel. Dispel's really, really, really strong. Popping sets as counts is cool, but being able to just go no to level 1 or lower events, your opponent a lot of the time they will just not see that coming. So that is really, really, really useful. You got your 4 Miss Oiwa, another great card. 4 crystals to see your sets, 4 flying shields, 4 ether fields. So you got a huge sort of swathe of defensive options there. Most sort of significantly, I think, you got your backpackers, but you've also got your 4 Future Men, which I think is a phenomenally underrated card. Really, really, really strong card. You got a couple of others to round out. I like the two level 2 crime lord. I can't remember the name, is slipping my mind, but it's the one that forces discard or pop set. I think it's a really, really nice card with 5 HP, so very versatile. Another solid apprentice list here. Yeah, just showing the sort of the strength of a pink foundation and how that can mesh with pretty much anything. You know, we've now seen pink blue win, a pink blue apprentice win. We've seen pink red apprentice win a lot, and we've seen now pink yellow apprentice win. I'm just waiting for pink black or black pink. I hate K-pop, but there we go. So that's it for today's video. I hope you guys found it useful. If you did, please leave a like on the video. Subscribe to the channel for more Gate Ruler content. I've got some exciting videos coming up for that, close to once we hit the release date. And if you've got any video requests, leave them in the comment section down below. Join my Discord server, links in the description. If you want to pick up Gate Ruler, please use my affiliate link in the description. Help support the channel and be much appreciated. Because Lord knows I need money to max rarity lots of decks in this game. And that's that. I will see you guys in the next video. Cheers.